God and the Devil. Another lady in a white gown raised her hand and asked, "Uncle Yah Yah, is God dead?" "No, God is not dead. He is more alive now than ever before. But religion is dead." That old idea of God being somewhere in the sky, eating dates and listening to jazz being played by angels with harps made of gold has been reduced to the status of old wives' tales. Even the foolish 21st century man is seeing through the prayer for dollars Church of God. Since when do we have to pay God for the forgiveness of our sins? Church members are being asked to leave the congregation if they fail to keep up their donations. If God is your Lord, why does he need someone to talk to him for your sake? God is in you, controlling your life. No one can speak to God for you. That reminds me of the story about the devil and the preachers. They were having a big party at the governor's mansion. Satan was one of the honored guests. He was dancing, drinking, and having a ball. Suddenly, Gabriel, the sword of God, showed up. The devil panicked. He ran and jumped into his red Corvette and sped off down the highway. Just as he began to feel safe from Gabriel, a plane shot out of the clear blue sky like a bolt of lightning. Old Gabe was piloting a jet-propelled helicopter. It was a warship that looked like a baby B-1 bomber. Gabriel fired 2 Hawk missiles that exploded right in the path of the devil's car. Satan swerved, hit the embankment, and the car turned over and burst into flames. Gabriel flew off into the blue eastern sky, believing his mission was complete. But Satan, that old crafty devil, was not through yet. Severely injured but not dead, he lay there in his burning Corvette. A poor man, who was a little drunk, was the first to arrive at the crash site. The flames were almost distinguished. The drunk bent over to look inside the car. Instantly the devil reached out and grabbed his wrist and said, "I am the devil. Help me out of this and I'll give you all the whiskey in the world." Just as the devil was convincing the drunk of his authenticity, a white Rolls-Royce pulled up to the accident. A minister, a priest, and a rabbi got out and rushed over to help. The drunk pulled himself free of the devil's grip and ran shouting toward the clergyman, "Stop, stop! The devil is in that car. He is wounded, but he ain't dead yet. Give me some gasoline so I can finish him off for good." The minister said, "This man is drunk." The priest said, "Do you have any proof of that?" The drunk said, "Here's his wallet with a driver's license and some credit cards. He told me he would make me rich, famous, and he would give me all the whiskey in the world if I'd help him out." The rabbi, checking out the wallet, said, "Yeah, it's Lucifer all right. Here is an identification picture. So what are we going to do now?" Old wicked Lucifer seized upon the moment. Taking advantage of their indecision, he said, "You had better get your fat butts over here and get me to a hospital, and be quick about it." The clergy said as one, "Why should we do that?" Satan said, "Because we are partners, and if I die, there will be no more sin in the world. If there is no sin, there will be no need for the church. No church, no big homes, big cars, or big money. Do you know what I mean?" The clergy all said together, "Right." They pushed the poor drunk aside, pulled old Lucifer from the wreck, and was last seen speeding south along the highway in the direction of the medical burn center. You may laugh at my little absurd story, but think of how foolish we are in believing such trash as God is a spook that you can't see until you die, and that he lives somewhere in the sky, and that the only ones who know him and talk to him are the preachers. They have special words, some mumbo-jumbo that they keep secret from us. Whenever we need God, we have to come first to these self-proclaimed God brokers. For a fee, they will contact him for us. Bullshoes. We are not that dumb anymore. Even a dumb dog can tell the difference between being stumbled over and being intentionally kicked. People are now waking up to the real deal. Your body is the true temple of God. This is the great secret they kept from us for so long. If you knew that God was in you and is you, then you wouldn't need a church nor a preacher to pay and ask to pray for you. The church is the richest institution on the planet today. We are all gods. We come from a God state and we are now returning to godhood. We need nothing or no one but the one true and living God. He lives! Read Uncle Yah Yah, 21st Century Man of Wisdom, Parts 1 and 2 today. Order now! Intrigued by this thought-provoking quote from Uncle Yah Yah, 21st century man of wisdom, dive deeper into the wisdom of our times. Click the link in our bio to get your free ebook chapter, God and the Devil. Click the link in our bio or post to download your free ebook now.